allot time to make myself something and then my family something. Mm-hmm. So it's 2 different entrees that I'm making for dinner or something, which does take a bit longer, mm-hmm. not substantially, but something that someone that has no time would notice.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then what challenges have you experienced going out to eat with individuals or groups that include omnivores?
One thing that I would say is that there really aren't a lot of options. You know, I mentioned this earlier, that you can go out and there's a full menu for your friends, you know, people that can eat meat. You have a full menu, and then there's only a couple options you can get. But the people around me don't care. I mean, servers don't care. That's why they have that option on the menu. Uh-huh. So there's really nothing negative about it. It just, they just need to expand their menu, or you can just ask for something without the chicken, mm-hmm. or without the beef, and everyone's really good to accommodate that. It's not like your food comes out any slower or quicker, so you can all eat together, mm-hmm. as a table.
And then is there a specific incident or example of going out to eat that kind of comes to mind when you think of that, or?
No, it's been pretty much the same, or you go somewhere and they don't have an option for you, so you have to makeshift something, or they have to makeshift something for you, mm-hmm. which does take a bit more time because you have the servers coming to ask you this and that and this and what you can have and stuff, and uh-huh. Or you're asking them what is in this, you know, mm-hmm. I can't have this specific thing, what is in this and this and this. Yeah. That's the only thing that really...
Okay. And then what challenges have you experienced going to parties with food or being invited to people's homes for meals, if applicable?
Yeah, so most parties that we do have, or that we go to, you know, they're appetizers, they're football parties, stuff like that that's super easy, chips, dips, you know, things that I can have. But as of going to family dinner and stuff like that, they are aware of everything, of my restrictions that I put on myself. Mm-hmm. So they do prepare food for me, which is nice. My mom's really good at doing stuff like that. And it was kind of hard to get used to. Everyone's, you know, it's kind of hard. Like, I can't eat this.
Period.
Yeah, the transition was a bit tough, but now we've passed that, and we really don't go out to other people's houses that often, unless we know them very well and they know me enough to, you know, make this option for me.
Kind of the dietary requirement.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, how has being vegetarian affected your visit to non-vegetarian restaurants?
It, like I said, you really have to work with the servers. Mm-hmm. If they're willing to work with you, we can make it easier. We can meet in the middle, mm-hmm. and I don't need something elaborate or anything like that. But usually kitchens, you know, salads are great. You can have salads without that. Noodles, like Alfredo, stuff like that, mm-hmm. Without broth, you know, that it's perfect. And most restaurants know how to make those basic things, and they're happy to charge you $30 for a salad with some dressing. So it's perfect.
And then I take it you still eat at restaurants that aren't vegetarian. There's no
yeah,
in that regard. Okay.
But I do, if I wanted to go out for a nice meal with my husband, I'm going to look at restaurants that can be more accommodating. Mm-hmm. But if we want to go out with our friends or something and they say, you know, let's go to Buffalo Wild Wings or such, I'll still go. Mm-hmm. It's not going to deter my decision. Mm-hmm. We'll still go, and I'll just find something I can eat there.
Okay. And then how do you locate and select vegetarian restaurants?
I think Yelp. Yelp is really good at that. So they, Open Table, things like that. They usually say, because they want to appeal to that demographic. So they'll say that they have vegetarian options, or it's usually just Google.
Okay.